Are we back? Sorry guys, the internet went out and I totally lost you guys. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. We'll see about that. Anyways, this is part 2. Anyways, Cincinnati lacks of depth behind Brown, which could be an issue. Zach Moss played just 8 games last season and posted a 55.4 PFF rushing grade. Samaje Perine returns to Cincinnati as a decent receiving option. 6th round rookie Tajay Brooks could be a productive short yardage option if he can crack the rotation. Cincinnati ran for just 92.6 yards per game last season, 30th, but it's not like they leaned on that weakness. Joe Burrow is always going to drive the offensive train this decade. The time will tell if the depth behind Brown can hold up and boost Cincinnati above 100 rushing yards per game. Next, we will go into commercial break. And we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up.
Hello, everybody. My name is MJ Edwards here, and welcome to the Ramley. Welcome to part 2. So, so now we're gonna talk about more NFL news, a couple more things, and then we'll be done. We'll talk about weather and whatnot, and then that should do it. So, alright, let's get into it. Rondé Barber sees shades of himself in Buccaneers rookie quarterback. Appearing on his WFLA program, The Rondé Barber Show, legendary Buccaneers cornerback Rondé Barber had some hefty praise for Jacob Parrish, the team's third-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. In college, he played outside, transitioned to inside, very Rondé Barber-like, if you will say, Barber. He atypical of every other Bucks corner on the roster, which I love. What makes Parrish so atypical to the other Buccaneers cornerback is a size as Jamal Dean, Zion McCollum, and Benjamin Morrison. All measures in at over 6 feet tall, while Parrish is 5'10". Barber made a name for himself in Tampa Bay as cornerback who was smaller than the prototype, playing at about 5'10" and under 200 pounds. When evaluating the similarity framed Parrish, Barber couldn't help but see shades of himself in the newest Buccaneer. Jacob is the Rondé of this draft class, if we can say that. But he has something that I desperately did not have, which is 4.35 speed. He's the fastest DB in the draft. this year yet. He was very productive. Parrish elite speed and college production played a big part in which and why the Buccaneers invested a day 2 pick on him in April's draft. He recorded 5 interceptions for Kansas State over the last 2 seasons, and the hope is that his keen ability to force turnovers will carry over the Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers defensive recorded a lousy 7 interceptions during the 2024 season, and it is a stat that the team desperately needs to improve upon if the defensive unit is to reach its full potential. Paris has wasted no time making a big impression in Tampa Bay, coming away with a pick 6 on the first day of rookie minicamp back in May. And it's not just Barber who has been impressed by Parrish. Head coach Todd Bowles also praised Parrish play and versatility during rookie minicamp. He can play outside corner. We got him learning nickel, but I'm very comfortable with him outside. Head coach Todd Bowles said in his post-rookie minicamp press conference he can start at corner in this league, probably for anybody, and he can play inside as well. So that's the beauty of him. He's not just a nickel. I think he's an outsider corner first and then nickel second. So the fact he plays inside is just a bonus for us. It's still early, but Parrish is impressing everyone in the organization, from teammates, Hall of Famers, and the way up to the head coach. The more time passes, the more it feels like the Buccaneers hit the lottery, landing Parrish in the 3rd round. Next, Buccaneers free agent signing was NFL most physical cornerback in 2024. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers look to shore up their secondary and free agency and the draft in 2025, and they made a few moves to do so. The biggest ones were the draft picks of Notre Dame's Benjamin Morrison and Kansas State's Jacob Harris. But the Bucs also signed a cornerback in free agency. Tampa Bay brought a former Detroit Lions cornerback, Kendall Vildor, who started 2 games and played in 17 of them in 2024. Vildor filed and admirably for the Lions, giving up a 62.1 passer rating and a 44% completion percentage when the ball was thrown his way. He also has another distinction that he can bring to the Bucs. Pro Football Focus, Vildor was the most physical cornerback in football last year, making contact with his wideouts on 50.5 of his reps. That wasn't always a good thing through, as writer John Corsko noted. Vildor was extremely physical in 2024 with the Lions in a part-time role, mostly seeing action in dime packages, and when the defense started suffering injuries later in the year, Vildor got his hands on opposing receivers more than 50% of the time, but mostly to his detriment. He was called for 4 penalties on 100 covered snaps where he made contact with the opposing receiver and also allowed 6 first downs and 1.54 yards per coverage snap on those plays, resulting in a 29.1 Pro Football Focus coverage grade. Vildor's physical style of play seemed to be too aggressive at times, which he'll need to dial back if he intends to get some playing time. In Tampa Bay, he'll be behind Morrison and incumbent starters Jamel Dean and Zion McCollum, so he's a bit far back in order to, but Todd Bowles' zone-based scheme may be better for him in that aspect. Regarding Vildors, will probably get a lot of special teams play if he's able to stick around the roster. He has certainly bring that physical aspect of his game to that focus, and if he does, he'll be able to carve out a role for himself with the Buccaneers. Next, 3 Kansas City Chiefs in danger of getting cut after 2025 minicamp. The post 3 Kansas City Chiefs in danger of getting cut after 2025 minicamp appeared first on Clutch Points. Despite claiming 5 of the last 6 AFC titles, the Kansas City Chiefs entered the 2025 offseason with a lot of their plate on their plate. With clear roster needs to address and several internal questions, the Chiefs had a lot to evaluate during mandatory minicamp. The Chiefs started the offseason with a shocking blockbuster trade, sending All-Pro guard Joe Thuney to the Chicago Bears. Shortly after shipping Thorny, Kansas City Chiefs also lost Tershawn Wharton, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Reed, Joshua Uch, and Justin Watson, and free agency. Kansas City did not make many new additions in response. Instead, General Manager Brett Veach focused on retaining the rest of his roster. The Chiefs re-signed Charles Omenihu, Marquise, Hollywood Brown, Nick Bolton, Kareem Hunt, Trey Smith, and others. The team's most notable free agent signing camp in the form of running back Elijah Mitchell, who they plucked from the San Francisco 49ers. Despite his ongoing struggles with injury, the Chiefs hope Mitchell will address the glaring backfield deficiency that limited them to the entire 2024 season. While he is the only notable veteran joining the off season, Kansas City will also welcome Brown and Rashee Rice back from injury. Their return to the lineup should aid a lackluster pass catching group that led to arguably the worst season in Patrick Mahomes' career. The Chiefs are still firmly atop the AFC but enter the 2025 season under unique circumstances, which their 2025 mandatory minicamp wrapping up on Thursday. The Chiefs roster is beginning to work itself out midway through the offseason. Last topic. Oh, we're done. Okay. We want to talk about the Ohio State Buckeyes next. That's what it was. Um. Okay, there's no. Oh, we can talk about this. Ohio State's athletic director just put the SEC on notice about the future of college football's biggest games. Columbus, Ohio, nobody's sports fandom traces back to the first time they watched their favorite team dominate an inferior opponent. Your memories are tethered to the games. Where was I at? To the games. On the biggest and brightest stages, regardless of what time of year they happen. Ohio State Athletic Director Ross Bjork loves those games too. He'd even love to put more of them on the football schedule past the 3 home and home series that fit that category. But he's not going to do it at the expense of Coach Ryan Day's championship winning program, especially when there might be no longer be a reason for him to do so. The fact we're playing in Texas the next 2 years, Alabama the 2 years after that, and Georgia down the road. If we're going to keep playing the games, then it needs to add up in the playoff calculations. Bjork said otherwise you won't see those games, and I think that would be sad for college football. The value of those games may or may not be worth the price anymore. A trip to Oregon's was planned in 2020 before the pandemic killed it off, making the Ducks' 2021 trip to Columbus the only part of that home and home possible between OSU and a then Pac-12 team. A home and home against Notre Dame followed in 2022 and 23. Now Texas is up. The Longhorns come Columbus on August 30th, followed by the Buckeyes heading into Austin, Texas the following season. And Alabama home and home is scheduled for 2027 and 2028. Then one with Georgia in 2030 and 2021 after that. Alright guys, we're gonna go into weather, and then we are gonna head on out. It is almost 11:30, so we'll wrap weather real quick, and then we'll head on out. Cincinnati weather. Thursday tonight, low 65. Friday, partly sunny, warm, high at 86, low at 69. Saturday, partly cloudy, mostly sunny, high at 90, low at 72. Sunday, sunny, high at 92, low at 73. Monday, mostly sunny, high at 93, low at 74. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high at 94, low at 73. Wednesday, partly cloudy, high at 93, low at 73. Thursday, storming. Next Thursday, storming. High at 89, low at 71. And then for Dayton, showers tonight, low at 66. Friday, partly cloudy, high at 86, low at 69. Saturday, sunny, high at 93, low at 76. Sunday, sunny, high at 95, low at 76. Monday, sunny, high at 95, low at 76. Tuesday, partly cloudy, high at 95, low at 76. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high at 94, low at 75. Thursday, next Thursday, partly cloudy, high at 92, low at 75. And that'll do it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, please, and share. And we shall see you guys in the next video or live stream. We will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head.
Please welcome to the field your Butler High School Marching Aviators. The band is directed by band director Drumming is your band ready? Here's September by Earth, Fire.
now joining us is the Butler High School Kick Line with the pacing song.